Hello everyone and welcome to another Pyro Gaming video. Today is Tuesday, which means that there is a vendor weapon reset that just occurred, and there are 3 weapons that you definitely need to take into consideration when you are looking through your vendors this week. Let's go ahead and take a look at them. So the first weapon that we're going to take a look at is the Wounded Scout Rifle from the Future War Cult vendor. Now, I use a Wounded Scout Rifle myself. This is my go-to primary for all 6 of my characters, 3 on Xbox, 3 on PS4. And the role that I have is really good. It's Firefly, Outlaw, and high caliber rounds. But what really and truly makes this weapon stand out is its base stats. I mean, you can see that there's not much difference between the role that I have and the role that this have as far as the base stats go. So taking a look at the Wounded that is being sold this week it comes with Crowd Control, kills with this weapon, great bonus damage for a short time. Hammer Forged, improved range and accuracy. Unflinching, it's easier to aim under fire using this weapon, and then we also have high caliber rounds, which stagger your enemies, and full auto, which makes your weapon full auto. Side options, red dot, focus lens, which is my favorite, and the OEG. Now, the reason that this is going to be a recommended weapon this week, and honestly, I would say this is like a 4.8, 4.9 stars out of 5-star weapon. High caliber rounds combined with Hammer Forged and Crowd Control is going to give you a scout rifle that is that medium rate of fire to impact ratio that is very popular, but will do hella damage. This thing is going to excel in activities like heroic strikes, nightfalls, and even the raids. Like I said, I do use a Wounded Scout Rifle myself, and the Wounded Scout Rifle that I use has high caliber rounds, and I can personally say that the high caliber rounds on this Scout Rifle will rock and stagger yellow bar enemies in the raids. It's very, very nice to just have those big yellow bar knights or big yellow bar captains stun locked where you just continuously hit them in the head. You combine that with something like Crowd Control that's going to give you bonus damage from killing ads and reloading really quickly. And I mean, this is a solid PvE scout rifle, guys. I know the Destiny 1 is winding down, but if you're still looking to collect good weapons and you're still looking to enjoy Destiny 1 for the last few weeks before Destiny 2, guys, pick this up. If you're a fan of PvE scout rifles, trust me on this one, pick this up now. The next weapon that I want to show you guys is the Whale Hand Cannon, also from the Future War Cult vendor. Now, the Whale Hand Cannon is the same archetype as Palindrome, but as you can see, it only has a 7-round magazine as compared to the Palindrome's base 9-round magazine. Now, normally, that would be off-putting for most when it comes to hand cannons, but this week, that's actually going to be a good thing, that this thing has such a small magazine. So first off, looking at this thing, we have reactive reload. Reloading this weapon after a kill grants bonus damage for a short time. We also have small bore, which is going to decrease your magazine further. And we also have outlaw. Precision kills with this weapon dramatically increase reload speed. This is the one that I would recommend using because it's going to pair really well with reactive reload and that 7-round magazine. Next up, we also have explosive rounds, which will stagger your enemies in the Crucible. And we also have lightweight. You definitely want to go with explosive rounds. And to finish things off, we have the True Sight IS, which offers very strong target acquisition. And additionally, we have Fast Draw and Quick Draw, but you're definitely going to want to stick with True Sight. So the way that I would build this is, like I said, I would definitely run explosive rounds, outlaw, and reactive reload. And you're going to have a good time with this in the Crucible, guys. Like I said, it is the Palindrome archetype, so with reactive reload, you have 2-tap potential once reactive reload is active, and depending on the armor stats of your enemies. This is going to disorient your enemies in the Crucible, make it harder for them to aim at you. It's also going to make their sights jump, and then Outlaw is just going to make you reload a hell of a lot faster so that you can get that 7 rounds back with reactive reload active and do hella damage. Honestly, guys, Destiny Item Manager ranks this as a 5 out of 5-star weapon, and I completely agree. This thing is going to be hella fun in the Crucible, and you could probably even get away with using it in PvE with pretty good success. Definitely worth picking up if you are a fan of Crucible hand cannons, or if you just want to try it out in PvE, still worth a shot. So the last weapon that we're going to take a look at today is the Event Horizon Sniper Rifle over at the Crucible Quartermaster. Now this happens to be my favorite sniper rifle in the game. As you can see, I keep one equipped pretty much at all times on each one of my characters, but this week's role is pretty special. So taking a look at it, first off, we have Arc Burn. Now it is worth noting that this week's Nightfall is Arc Burn. This week's Heroic Strikes are Arc Burn and Specialist. So if you pick this weapon up this week, you're going to get to use it effectively right out of the gate. So looking at the perks, we have Unflinching, which is a very valuable perk on sniper rifles these days after Bungie fucked them up because of Crucible and made it to where when you're getting shot at, the flinch is almost unbearable. So Unflinching is actually a really good perk to have. Next up, we have Skip Rounds, which you don't want to use. Instead, you want to use Casket Mag. Casket Mag is going to increase your magazine size from 3 rounds to 4. And then you're going to combine that with Triple Tap, which when procced, you're going to be able to get a total of 5 rounds out of this magazine before you have to reload. Now, I don't know if you guys know a whole lot about DPS, but you want to maximize your DPS by minimizing your reloads and maximizing the amount of damage that you do before those reloads. So having a 5-round magazine on a high-impact, low-rate-of-fire sniper rifle, you're going to do very good DPS. Now, looking at the sight options here, we have the Sightsys SLS-20. Now, this is not a very attractive sight, but it probably is going to be the best sight option for this weapon. The only other one that I would say is to go ahead and maybe try is this one right here, the Eagle Eye SLR-20, because it does have really good sights. It's really nice to look through. The long view is okay, but you can see that it drops your stability and your range quite a bit. Range not being that important, but stability, you definitely want to keep it up on this particular weapon because Casket Mag is going to drop your stability considerably. Now, Destiny Item Manager has this week's Event Horizon listed as a 5 out of 5-star weapon, and again, I completely agree with Destiny Item Manager's rating of this weapon, because for PvE, this weapon is an absolute beast, and when you combine that with Casket Mag and Triple Tap and extend this magazine up to 5 rounds before you have to reload, you're going to do hella damage. So if you want a workhorse ARC sniper rifle for PvE, this one is a borderline must-have, guys. Definitely pick it up. Definitely check it out. And that is going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, but before I let you go, I do want to let you guys know that ControlFreak.com is now selling the Destiny 2 Edition Ghost thumbsticks. You can go check out my most recent video. I uploaded one earlier today showcasing these brand new thumbsticks. I've been lucky enough to have them for about 2 weeks now, so I have been using them, and I can say definitively that they do everything that Control Freak products are expected to do, and they look really cool and feel really nice on your thumbs. So if you are a Control Freak fan, or even if you've never tried Control Freak before, but you have been interested, I would definitely recommend heading over to ControlFreak.com and picking up these Ghost thumbsticks. They will be the perfect addition to any Destiny fan's controller. And in addition to that, you can also use offer code PYRO, and it will save you 10% on your purchase at ControlFreak.com. Not only will it save you 10%, but it will also give me a little bit of commission, and then Control Freak also makes a sale. You get some new products and you save some money. I make a little bit of money off that sale, and Control Freak makes some money. Everybody wins, everybody's happy. That's going to bring this video to an end, guys. If you enjoyed it, click like. If you're new to the channel, click subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, I fucking love you. Drop a comment in the box below. Let me know if you've picked up any of these 3 weapons, and if you have, let me know how beastly they are, because I'm assuming that they are going to be very, very good. Thank you guys so much for watching, and take care.